Hey guys, Sure Midget here. I'm going to be doing a review on one of the VFC Avalon PDWs. They're also referred to as Gladius, I believe. I've got the screen on e-bike pulled up. Yeah, Gladius. They have different barrel lengths and stocks, so it just depends on what one you purchase. They're around almost $400, so kind of expensive, about $380. But this is a very solid gun. I will say you're going to be spending less on one of their M4s or VR16s, whatever, one of their other versions. Basically, this is a VFC M4 with a different shell on the outside. It uses the same gearbox and the exact same hop-up. So what's the difference? It's literally just the body. Even the motor is going to be the same length and everything. There's literally no difference. This is an M4 gearbox in here from VFC, and of course they provide very good internals. So let's just start from the back and go to the front. This one has a QRS, VFC QRS stock. What, like 7 positions, 6, something like that. I didn't see any versions online with this stock on there, but it's a VFC, so it probably did come on here. And it is a buffer tube, and it looks like it has a folding hinge here, but I have not been able to figure out how to fold it. So I don't know if you have to, I don't know. It might just be the look-alike, so it looks more like a KAC PDW with a hinge, but it might just be straight up screwed back here. It's probably what it is. That buffer tube screw attaches to the gearbox, and if you take the screw out and the buffer tube off, the buffer tube might fold, or just the hinge. But that's pointless. It's probably just easier for teardown, I guess. Metal body. And like I said earlier, it is a PDW KAC style. Now, it's very accurate. They even have the clip here. They've got the ambi mag catch and the ambi selector switch. It's just a little bit different looking selector switch. So this is so identical to a KAC PDW. The grip on here is a QRS. It's nice and short. It feels fantastic. I love these grips. Got some markings there. And then the front end is one piece. Monolithic upper rail. Has a metal sights. Yep, both metal sights. Kind of look like KAC style. And then there's a rail on the bottom. And then there's 2 rail covers on the sides. I don't know if those were included. It's key mod. So yeah, it comes with the covers. Maybe. I don't know. That'd be cool if they did. That'd be a nice accessory. The barrel length on this is a little bit longer. I think it's about as long as like the long-barreled PDWs, which is like, what, 12 inches, I'd say? Probably 12-inch, 10-inch barrel, which is a decent size gun for indoor or outdoor. You can take this indoor. It does have a quick change gearbox, I believe. So this might be what quick change is for, actually. You might be able to hinge it when you go to quick change it or something like that, because I believe these come with quick change gearboxes, quick change springs, which is super nice because, yeah, you could put like a ASG M105, or you might have to go like even lower, maybe like a Matrix M100 or a Matrix 95 to get below 350 for indoor. But this gun shoots pretty hot out of the box. I am going to chrono it. But on websites it says about 400 feet per second, and most of VFC's M4s are shooting 410 to 390 out of the box. So pretty good performance out of these as well. It's got the lightning trigger. I believe it has the MOSFET in here, the built-in one in the gearbox, because these are brand new guns and they started doing the MOSFETs in their brand new M4s. So there should be one in here as well, but look at the description. The hop-up is rotary style. And I believe the gun is all stock. My brother did get it in a trade, I believe, because it kind of just showed up at the house. And I was like, dang, this thing's nice. But for the price of like $380, $390, I would buy an ICS ACR. Hands down. I would buy an ICS, the APE, over this. But other than that, it's a very, very solid contender for, you know, a nice rifle. Precocks pretty nicely. And it shoots dang near 25 rounds a second. Okay, we are out here at the chrono test. I got it set for 2 5s, and I got 2 5s in here. 344, 344, 344, 344, 345, 347, 343, 344, 343, 342. Very consistent on feet per second. 342 is like one of the lower shots, and it is 1.36 joules, so just over 1.35. And see if we can get one of the higher ones. 345 is 1.38, which is almost 1.4. Let's try some full auto. 23.6 rounds a second. 351 feet per second with .2s. That was the highest shot we saw FPS-wise. Sometimes this chrono does a little wonky on FPS on full auto. That's why I always do semi for FPS, because this chrono is kind of dookie. I'm just going to shoot it here. This is a Crytek high cap. It's like 2 years old. I do have it slightly overhopped with 2.5, and it shoots like a dream. Probably 180 feet out of the box, not 200. Trigger response is very snappy. This, forgot to mention the battery that I'm using. This is what I'd recommend in this gun. Let's go ahead and pull it out for you. It is a Nanotech. I actually took the sticker off, so you're not going to be able to see. It's a Nanotech 11.1 25 to 50C. So this is a higher discharge LiPo, definitely. But the MOSFET can handle its own on this. It's not anything crazy, and that fits in the buffer tube there with the wiring. This is wired to DIN, so I believe the previous owner changed that. That's it. Out to there, and you can shut this. Perfect. Perfect fit, and you will get top-notch performance with this gun. If you do put a weaker spring in here, you aren't going to be able to run as high of a power battery because it'll overspin. It'll double or triple shoot on semi because of the torque of the motor and gears. So you'll have to use a heavier spring in short stroke or something along those lines, or get a BTC and, you know, have cycle completion. Full auto. The shimming is okay. It kind of sounds a little louder than I would like. I didn't mess with the motor height or anything. So let's finish off this high cap here. So this is a very good contender for like outdoor games for sure. 180 feet, 2.5s is what I'd recommend. Shooting about 390 with the 2, at least this particular gun, based on the FPS on with 2.5s. And pretty good rate of fire on it as well. I mean, that's fantastic for a stock gun. I have some Elite Force mid caps, so we can test with a mid cap semi-auto. Seems to be doing okay. Let's try some full auto. I've got one more Elite Force mid cap here. Well, I am pretty impressed with the performance on this gun. I don't know why I should be impressed, because it's basically a body kit, a PDW body kit for the VFC M4s. Their M4s shoot just like this. They're fantastic out of the box. In fact, one of the best manufacturers nowadays for airsoft guns. I mean, they're incredible. They're better than GMP, if you ask me. Now, I know GMP came out with their i5 gearbox, blah, blah, blah. I've only shot one of those, and it seemed pretty good. But these things are extremely promising. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.